If you've been eyeing the Nikon Z30, or maybe you've been holding out for something new, we've got some serious camera talk for you today. Is the Nikon Z30 Mark II finally on its way? And why did the original Z30 just hit its lowest price ever? $596.95 with the 1650mm kit lens. I mean, that's not just a sale, that's a red flag. Or is it a green light for something better? Let's dive into the details together and break it all down. So here's the first big question. Why would Nikon suddenly drop the price of a camera that was once $790 down to under $600? That's not just a tiny seasonal discount. That's stock clearing territory. Now, the Nikon Z30 was released back in June 2022, and since then, the content creation world has exploded. Everyone's vlogging, streaming, podcasting, you name it. But while the Z30 held up strong with its 20.9 megapixel APS-C sensor and solid 4K video chops, we're 2 years in now, and its direct rivals have already evolved. Sony rolled out the ZV-E10 II. Canon upgraded their R50 to the R50V. Meanwhile, Nikon? Quiet. Too quiet. Until now. With this recent price slash and even used Z30 bodies popping up for as low as $459 in some places, yeah, $459, it's hard not to connect the dots. Especially since Nikon has also registered a brand new camera model, the N2410, in the Wireless Certification Agency. Coincidence? You decide. Let's talk timing. Camera life cycles, especially for entry-level models like the Z30, typically hover around 2 to 3 years. That puts us right on schedule for a refresh. But here's the thing. While nothing is officially confirmed, we expect Nikon to announce the Z30 Mark II by fourth quarter of 2025 or first quarter of 2026. Possibly even at CES or CP+ if they want a splashy launch. Now, don't forget, Nikon usually takes about 3 months to go from certification to announcement. So with that camera registration already filed, the countdown could be ticking as we speak. Now we know what you're thinking. What's going to be different in the Mark II version? While Nikon hasn't released official specs yet, based on the competitive landscape and their recent camera trends, here's what we hope to see. We're talking the same reliable 20.9 megapixel DX format sensor, but powered by the much faster XSpeed 7 image processor. That alone could mean cleaner 4K footage, better low-light performance, and improved autofocus. And speaking of autofocus, let's be honest, the original Z30 did a good job, but it's starting to feel a little dated compared to what Sony and Canon are doing. In the Mark II, we hope Nikon gives us improved eye and face detection and subject tracking that actually locks on and stays there, whether you're vlogging your day or filming your dog chasing squirrels. Video specs, here's where Nikon needs to deliver. Right now, Canon's R50V is offering 10-bit 4K 60p with C-Log. That's serious stuff for an entry-level cam. So if Nikon wants to stay in the game, we're hoping for UHD 4K 60p with crop, full HD at 120 FPS, and at least some form of 10-bit output, maybe via HDMI if not internal. Also, a proper tally lamp would be a nice touch for vloggers. No more guessing whether you're recording or not. You've been there, right? You thought you hit record, only to realize you didn't? Yeah, we've all done that. Now, let's shift gears for a second. What if you're not willing to wait for the Z30 Mark II? What if you're just looking for a solid, affordable camera right now? Well, guess what? The current Z30 is still a fantastic deal, especially at this new all-time low price. You're getting the same sensor that's in the ZFC and even the Z50 II. That's not cutting corners. That's sharing some seriously capable tech. And let's not overlook this. The Z30 can record full HD for over 2 hours straight. That's perfect if you're doing long-form content, interviews, podcasts, or just really long takes. Plus, you still get 4K video up to 30 minutes, a fully articulating 3-inch touchscreen, and hybrid autofocus with eye detection. That's more than enough to kick off a YouTube channel or level up your social content. So if your budget's tight or you're just starting out, you could grab the Z30 now and still feel confident, especially since the sensor performance is likely going to be nearly identical in the Mark II. But here's where the pressure really starts to build. Canon and Sony aren't waiting. Canon's R50V now includes 10-bit color, C-Log support, and crazy good video specs, all at a very similar price point. Sony's ZVE10 Mark II also offers competitive upgrades, including better streaming features and enhanced battery life. So if Nikon doesn't act soon, the Z30 will be outpaced, outgunned, and out of mind. That's just how fast the entry-level content creator market moves these days. Blink, and your camera's outdated. Nikon has to keep up, and frankly, they've shown they can. Just look at what they did with the Z5 II and Z52. Those cameras are starting to bring in high-end features like 10-bit log and even 12-bit RAW in full frame. If they can translate just a slice of that into the Z30 Mark II, it'll be a winner. If you're a beginner, a vlogger, or just someone looking for an affordable, dependable camera that won't break the bank, the Z30 at $596 is seriously tempting. That's a great entry point into Nikon's mirrorless ecosystem. You'll be future-proofed with Z-mount lens compatibility, and you're getting a very capable video setup straight out of the box. But if you've got a little patience and you're aiming for better specs, especially things like 4K 60p, improved autofocus, or even 10-bit output, then waiting for the Nikon Z30 Mark II could be the smart move. We get it. It's tough being in this in-between zone. But hey, you've got options now, and that's a good place to be. So, what do you think? Are you grabbing the Z30 while it's on sale? Or are you holding out for the Z30 Mark II? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your take. And if Nikon does make a move soon, you can bet we'll be back here breaking it all down for you, feature by feature. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss it.